Logan Thompson at this point, he has to be in the top 3 for Team Canada?
Have to be. You look at what he's done over the last few seasons, very consistent. He always off to great starts. Last year, he had a little slump down the stretch, but overall, a great goaltender, battles really hard. But Binnington has such a great finish to the Four Nations.
Yep.
I think he's the guy to beat for the other 3.
Goals against, save percentage, and wins. There has to be an investigation as to why this guy's not even on Team Canada's radar. If it's about performance alone, there's no reason why he shouldn't be on there, guys. So what is it? What is it that's keeping them from putting him on that team? Or just in consideration? Because based on play, he definitely has earned it so far. He has to be on it right now.
Is there anyone else in there? Pre-game, we talked about
Mackenzie Blackwood.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy who I thought he played great in playoffs last year, too. He's got a good pedigree, big guy. He's finally getting to that age where I feel like goalies season out. Another name as a veteran guy, I saw him play in Arizona. I loved his game there. I think he lost it a little bit in Washington, but regained his confidence in LA as Darcy Kemper. Now, I think that would be a great safety valve. I feel like he's a very structured goalie. As far as Thompson's concerned, would you agree that he's probably one of the more athletic goalies in the league? And that's where he makes his bread?
Yeah, and he plays pretty deep, but he knows when to challenge. So to me, he makes really good reads, when to be aggressive, when to sit back. And it allows him to be more patient if you compare him to other goalies. But in terms of how he moves, yeah, he's really skilled in that department. And to Blackwood's point, I like goalies playing for teams where you expect to win, because then they play under pressure. And that's a big component when you go into, Olympic tournament, especially if you're playing a goal for Team Canada, where the expectation is to win. You want to be in an environment where winning is expected, and that's the pressure you feel every day when you come to the rink.
So we just mentioned 6 Canadian goalies. I believe Jordan Binnington has a Stanley Cup. Aiden Hill has a Stanley Cup. The 4 others don't.
Kemper has a Stanley Cup as Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Oh, Avalanche.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah. Who would you pick as your 3 guys if you had to right now, Hank?
Blackwood, Thompson, Binnington.
Anson?
I would say
3, by the way.
you stumped me.
Yeah.
And only Canadians.
Binnington.
Binnington?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. It's going to be Hellebuck, Swayman. No. Binnington's on there for sure. 100%. Absolutely. I think I'd have to throw Kemper in the mix, too.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll TBD.
All right. But those 2?
Those 2 for sure.
I'd probably just lean towards what Hank said, because you got to go with the guy who did it at 4 Nations. I feel like it would be awkward if they didn't, unless maybe the stat line continues as such and St. Louis really falls off the rails. But I like the addition of Blackwood. I feel like Montembeault's kind of lost that starting job, at least to start this year. And then who was the other one you mentioned? Excuse me. Logan Thompson. Who,
yes.
I mean, his numbers are through the roof. And like you said, Ace, maybe there's some things in the past that would have made them look a different way, but the consistency from last year to this year and going into the Olympics with those types of numbers, I can't see why you wouldn't at least take him as your 3rd guy, just as a safety valve.